Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello students, welcome to second PUC Business Studies online classes. In previous class we have studied about the meaning of stock exchange. Even we have studied about the definition of stock exchange. Now let us move on to the functions of stock exchange. Functions of stock exchange. First one is providing liquidity and marketability to existing securities. Providing liquidity and marketability to existing securities. Existing securities. Friends, I already told you that securities that are dealt in stock exchange, they are mainly, that is a secondary market. The activity of stock exchange is mainly related to secondary market. That is, already existing securities of different companies or different corporate entities are traded here, bought and sold, and the transactions that take place is between the investors themselves, among the investors themselves. One investor will sell it to another investor, and likewise the transactions take place. Here the sale by the company or the corporate entity to the investor directly will not take place. That takes place in the primary market. Am I correct? So secondary market here, stock exchange. You know the meaning of stock exchange very well. That is an institutional setup which controls, regulates and deals in the securities. So that is stock exchange. Here the stock exchanges, they provide liquidity to the existing securities. What does that mean? At any point of time, within a fraction of a minute, you can sell your securities in the stock exchange and you can get the amount. Within 2 days of the sale, that is a T plus 2 settlement date, isn't it? That is 2 days, within 2 days of the sale of security, or within 2 days of, that is a purchase of security, that is third day you have to make payment. Today you have bought the securities. After 2 days you have to make the payment, third day you have to make the payment, or if you sell the securities today, after 2 days you will get the amount. That means on the third day you will get the amount of the securities you have sold. Now that is an electronic system, digital transfer is there through NEFT. The amount will be credited to your account just by giving a telephone call, isn't it? So very easy. So stock exchange provides liquidity to the existing securities and even marketability to the existing securities. That means it will connect a link between the seller and the buyer of securities. Suppose Mr. A wants to sell his securities and Mr. B wants to buy the same security, like Reliance Industries Limited as I referred, isn't it? So A wants to sell RIL shares and B wants to buy RIL shares. The stock exchange will match them and they will conclude a deal among these people. So A can sell and B can buy, so that there will be a transaction between A and B. And this happens in case of existing securities which are already sold by the company to the individual investor. So that is called providing liquidity to the security. Because of the existence of the stock market only, we can sell the securities and we can get the cash. Otherwise, in olden days, long back, maybe 20 years ago, there was no digital system. People used to that is the brokers, they used to auction by shouting, isn't it? By telling Reliance Industries Limited 100 shares, then people used to tell the rates. This like auction, open auction, and the person who says the highest bid, highest amount, isn't it? Highest bidder will get the securities, like that. That was the system in olden days. Nowadays, gone are the days. Now it is very easy. By sitting in there's a air conditioned comfortable sofa, you can do your business without even going to the stock exchange also, because it is electronic trading nowadays and very transparent. No chance for manipulation by the brokers or there is any dealers in the stock exchange. Then the other point is there only under the first point, marketability to existing securities. Because of the existence of securities, Mr. A and B can very well meet each other. That is through the transaction. They need not have to meet personally, but through electronic, that is media, that is through the medium of stock exchange, they can interact with each other and they can conclude a deal. Mr. A can sell and Mr. B can buy, and Mr. B will make payment for buying the shares from Mr. A to the exchange, and exchange will make payment to Mr. A after deducting the brokerage. So that is what the first function of stock exchange is. It helps the seller and the buyer of securities to meet each other and to conclude a deal, and thereby it provides liquidity to the securities that are held by the members of the stock exchange or the people who are dealing in securities. Then second one is pricing of securities. Pricing of securities, that is, in stock exchange, the prices of the scrip. Scrip means different shares are decided by the demand for and supply of that security. Suppose if I want to sell the share of, suppose Larsen and Toubro, L&T, then now it is around 960. So if I want to sell, immediately I will see in the computer screen what is the rate now. It will change continuously, even in a fraction of a minute the rate will change depending upon the buying and selling pressure. If there is more selling pressure, then the price of the security will come down. If there is more buying pressure, then the price of the security will increase. If more number of buyers are there for a scrip, there will be upward movement of the price of that security. So the price of the security will be settled at such level depending upon the demand and supply of that security. If there is more demand, the price will increase, and if there is less demand for that is a security, or there is more selling pressure, everyone wants to sell because there is a bad news about the company, then what happens? There will be selling pressure and ultimately the price will come down. The price of the security will come down and it will settle at such a price depending upon the demand and supply. So in stock exchange perform the function of deciding the price of security depending upon the demand and supply of the securities. So that is the second function done by stock exchange. Third one is safety of transactions. Safety of transactions. Of course, in olden days, if you want to sell your security, whatever securities you have, then the company used to give the share certificate, physical form, physical certificate. And if you want to sell the security, then you are supposed to surrender that is a certificate to the company for verification. You are supposed to send that certificate to the company. The company, after verifying, will give the genuinity of the certificate. Sometimes the people used to get there is a reply from the company stating that these are not the certificates issued by us, these are forged certificates or these are fake certificates. Then what about the investor? What will be the condition of the investor then? He will be nowhere, isn't it? Whatever investments made by him will be will be gone. So that was the condition, but nowadays it is not like that. You can see in the computer screen, and there will be transparent dealing. Transparent in the sense you can see whatever you are doing in the that is exchange. If you want to sell, immediately you will see the computer screen, what is the selling rate now, what is the price of that security if I sell, or if you want to buy, what is the price of that security if I want to buy. You can see in the computer screen, no chance for the brokers to manipulate the prices. Brokers were not in a position, nowadays they are not in a position to manipulate the prices, but in case of manual system, chances were there to manipulate the prices, isn't it? So here you can see transparent dealing, and hence the safety of the transaction. Your transactions always will be secured. There will not be any fraud in the dealings with the exchange. So that is another function of stock exchange. Fourth one is contributes to economic growth. Contributes to economic growth. See friends, the index Sensex, you might have seen. If you open that CNBC channel, you will come to know, isn't it? Even NDTV profit, if you open that channel, you will come to know what is the status. And Sensex, that is an indicator of stock exchange, Bombay Stock Exchange, isn't it? Sensitive index. So that itself is an indication of the economic progress of the country. If the Sensex continuously comes down, falls, that means there is danger for the economy. That economic activities may not grow, isn't it, in future. That is the indicator. So stock exchange is a barometer of economic progress of the country. It is like a barometer which measures, isn't it, the economic progress of the country, how the trend will be, and it will guide the investors whether to invest now or postpone your investment. That is very, very important. It guides the investors, wait and watch, don't invest now because economic activities are not at its zenith. So this will help the investors to decide and to take an informed decision. Here contributes to economic growth in the sense stock market, stock exchange, it helps the investors to contribute or invest in such securities whose performance is good, the company's performance is good. Suppose some companies are doing well, then investors will be attracted to invest in that particular company. So it helps in the economic growth. The sector which is growing fast, there the amount will be diverted. This is because of the medium of stock exchange. Stock exchange, by displaying the prices of each of the securities, it will help the investor, it will guide the investor that this company is fundamentally strong, invest in this company, so that the stock exchange will deviate the funds from no progress to more progress companies. So this is another function of stock exchange. Next one is spreading of equity cult. Spreading of equity cult. Spreading of equity cult. What do you mean by equity cult? The culture of savings. People were not aware of the stock market in olden days. Only a few people, they used to deal in the stock exchange. That is purchasing the security, dealing in securities. But nowadays, most of the people, they know about stock exchange. They will invest, they earn, and they make money. But I told you, it is like a treasure hunt, and at the same time, it is like a gambling den, isn't it? So you should be very careful. You should read the market every day. You should get latest information. You should update your data. You have to do homework. Then only you can invest. Otherwise, whatever is invested may also go as a waste, isn't it? your value of the security may come down to such an extent that you won't be in a position to sell it without earning any profit. That is, you have to sell it at a loss, isn't it? So spreading of equity cult in the sense, because of the existence of stock exchange, people used to buy the shares and people used to sell the shares. If someone has to go to Mumbai to sell the shares, if someone has to go to Mumbai to buy the shares, is it possible? Never it is possible, friends. So it has been made very easy by the stock exchange with the introduction of computerized system, isn't it? Computerized trading system. It has been done by there is a stock exchange. Even a common man can invest in stock exchange because securities are available at a very low price. Maybe 10 rupee shares are also there, 100 rupee shares are there, isn't it? Maybe market value maybe more than that. But even at 50, 100, 150, 1000, like that you can invest as per your capacity. Depending upon your capacity, you can buy the shares. Number of shares you can increase or decrease. It depends upon your pocket, isn't it? So that is about spreading of equity cult. Means the people learned the investment opportunities in stock exchange and they started doing savings in shares and other securities. So that is another function of stock exchange. Last one is providing scope for speculation. Scope for speculation. What is speculation? Sometimes people nowadays, gone are the days, isn't it? Because people have enough money now. After this COVID, some people they suffered a lot, but still, in just before COVID, I am speaking. People never compare the prices. People never bargain, isn't it? They will go to shops. Take the case of vegetable shop. They never ask the prices of the vegetables. They will say this 1 kg, 2 kg, 5 kg, 3 kg, done. They will pay the money. They will not bother about the total amount of that is vegetables purchased also. Whatever he says, they will give and they will come out. Bargaining. Some people think that if you bargain, it is a remark on their social status. He is bargaining. See, he is bargaining for even 1 kg. For 2 rupees he is bargaining. What's the wrong, friends? Is there anything wrong? Bargaining is the right of the consumer. A consumer can bargain. When the seller is ready to offer the same product at rupees 40, why don't you bargain? He will say 50. You may bargain, reduce, give some discount. You may be ready to offer it for 45 or 40. Why don't you bargain then? It is your money. Someone is watching you, someone is observing you, let them observe. You are saving your money, right? So what's wrong in it? So here my point is providing scope for speculation. What is speculation? Speculation is an intelligent activity. Long back, Harshad Mehta scam. What he did, there was nothing wrong with the Harshad Mehta. Actually, whatever activity he did, it was not wrong. Because of his intelligence, he did it. But the point is, where he was caught, how did he get so much of money? That was the question. Who has provided him money and how he got that money? That was the question. Otherwise, the activity done by Harshad Mehta was not wrong. He used his intelligence and he earned money in the shares. What he has started, every day he used to buy the same shares. And he accumulated shares in such a way that there was artificial shortage created in the market. Then what happened? Everyone thought this is good script. Shares are not available in the market, then automatically prices will go up, isn't it? When there is more demand for any product, ultimately the prices will increase. The price will increase. So same thing he did. The price increased to such an extent, at the end what he did, he started selling all the scripts and everyone started buying. And he made money. And there was nothing wrong. Whatever activity he did, it was not wrong. But how he got money to invest, that was the question. So he was caught. Whatever it is, let us come to the point. Providing scope for speculation. Speculation means intelligent activity, that is by manipulating the price of securities, the brokers or the investors will earn. That is called speculation. Whenever an investor invests in a share, his anticipation is there will be increase in the price of securities. There will be increase in the price of securities. Do you buy any investment, that is maybe any security, thinking that okay fine, the price will go down and I will sell at a loss? Do you anticipate like that? Never, right? Whenever you buy something, you will have that is a confidence that there will be increase in the price, so that you can make money. So here speculation means you will buy today. Suppose you are buying, let us take the example of that is Indian Railway Tourism Corporation, IRCTC. This share around 1300 and something it is, maybe 1370 or 80, whatever it is. Suppose today you have bought this. After 1 month, the price has boomed to 1800 per share. You are investing, you are buying this share at 1380, anticipating that in future the price of that security will increase. Am I correct? And as per your calculation, as per your anticipation, as per your speculation, if the price reaches to 1800, definitely you will sell and you will come out of the script. You will sell and you will book your profit, you will make money, isn't it? So that is called speculation. Speculation means intelligent activity of buying the securities with the anticipation that the price of the security will increase, and the difference between the buying and selling rate will be profit for the speculator. If it goes in a reverse direction, you are bought at 1380, after 1 month the price of the security comes down to 1000, what will you do? If you want to sell, definitely you have to sell at a loss, or you have to hold the security till the price reaches to your level, isn't it? So this is called speculation. Speculation may give you profit, or sometimes you may have to incur losses. So if you have clear information, if you have that is a correct information, then definitely you can earn money, make money. So that is speculation. And because of the existence of stock exchange only, the people will speculate. They will buy the shares, they will hold the shares, and they will wait for the right time to come. That means the expected rate to come. And when the expected rate comes, then they will sell the shares and they will come out of the script and they will make money, they will book profit. So these are the various functions of stock exchange. Let me repeat: providing liquidity and marketability to existing securities means you can sell securities at any time, within a fraction of a minute you can buy or sell, so that you will provide liquidity to the security. You can convert the security into cash at any point of time. Then second one is marketability, means you can sell at any point of time because ready market is available to you. Stock exchange always will be there to sell or buy the securities. Pricing of securities: because of the existence of stock market, the price gets stabilized by comparing the demand for and supply of the securities. Then safety: as the transparent dealing is done, everyone can see in the computer screen and no one has control over the computer screen, then there will be safety of transactions of the investors. Contributes to economic growth. Of course, the funds will be diverted to such sectors which are doing well. This is the activity of stock exchange. Then spreading of equity cult: because of the existence of stock market, the people, the common man can also invest in the securities, and he can develop that is a habit of savings, or he can save his money and develop the investment in equity shares. So equity culture can be developed. Providing scope for speculation: by manipulating the price of securities, the people can earn profit with the help of stock exchange. So these are the different functions performed by stock exchange. I will take up trading and settlement procedure in the next class. Take assignment. Mention mention the functions of stock exchange. Mention the functions of stock exchange. Submit assignment on time. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.